Hello, 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 this is South, aka Barney Fife. Welcome to my YouTube channel on Blast. But being on Blast isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it certainly isn't a good thing. Welcome. Today we're talking about, is it worth 54? Is the Saitek aviator stick, is it worth 54? Okay, and got a couple things I want to tell you. Not going to really, talk too much about it, but I want to tell you there's some good things I like about it and there's some bad things. Okay, let's get to the good things first. The good thing is, if you're a flight simulator aficionado, this is something you want to do. It's a novelty. It's kind of nice. It's a joystick. It makes the experience for Hawks, Ace Combat, or Blazing Angels if you're so inclined to play. I don't know why, but if you want to play that game, or Blazing Angels too, I guess it would make it funner for you. Which I've been having fun with it. With that said, when I pulled it out, did the unboxing, I noticed that it's kind of cheap. Okay, I can do pinky presses. You know what I mean? So it's pretty light. What I would do is maybe open this up, add some weight, like a metal plate, and as you notice, there's no suction cups. Okay, these little rubber things, they're already slippery. Only had a couple sessions with it, not a couple, maybe about 5 or 6 sessions with it. Use it mainly for Hawks. I enjoyed it more for Hawks than I did for Ace Combat. With that said, if you're holding it with your left hand, I'm actually right, but if you hold it with your left hand, one thing I do not like is if you barely move it like that, the plane won't register. Any of this little movement doesn't register. You've got to go like this. You've got to really get in the corners. You've got to really get down and dirty with it in order for it to move. With that said, you notice I got to hold it because it's so flimsy. And plus, if it's not going to stick, it's not going to work. So you really got to, hold it with the other hand. You got to ground it with the other hand in order for it to really happen. Now, the problem with that is when you're holding it with your other hand, you got to work the throttle. Then you got these buttons you still have to work with too. So when you're holding it and anchoring it and moving the throttle, which is already an ordeal, what if you got to do something else with the buttons while you're in the middle of a barrel roll or your yaw or whatever? There's really no way for you to do it back and forth while working the joystick. So to me, that's a thumbs down right there. Not feeling that. It needs to be planted. They needed a better way to do it like that. I don't know about the actual Ace Combat controller. I think it's a little bit more sturdier, but we're talking about Saitek right now. So anyway, like I said, with that said, it just feels real cheap. I don't like the button layout. Okay, how they got the button layout. Now I don't know if that's the fault of the joystick or the games not allowing you to change the button mapping, but either way, that doesn't work for me. It might work for somebody else, but it doesn't work for me. Anyway, all in all, is it worth 54? $49.99 plus tax. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say if you get this for $29.99, pay about 33 bucks out the door. Smoking deal, you earned it, score, goal, whatever. That'll be good because you feel like, hey, they made something for you. If you get it for $39.99, feel like you guys both cut even, you cut even, they cut even. It's a fair deal. Whatever, live with it. $49.99, which I paid for. You can feel slighted. You could really feel slighted and feel like you got gypped. You know what I mean? So, is it worth 54? I'm going to say no. So, next, what I'm going to do in the next video, I'm going to show you how this works, because I'm going to do the Hawks review with this and part of the Ace Combat review. So, that's the next video. So, this is South, aka Barney Fife. Stay tuned. Click the part 2 to this of the Hawks and Ace Combat review.